Connor's Crazy Countdown.
Right, hello everyone again. This is my fifth time recording this, or at least something like that. So this is saddest slash most emotional moments in movies, or just in general scenes that make me upset, happy, or sad. What's the word? Heartbroken. Just feelings like that, down feelings in a sense, but sometimes good down feelings. So the first is an example of that. This is from a movie called Homeward Bound: The Logical Journey. So there's two Homeward Bound movies. Well, there's actually three if you include the second one, but I mean there's an original version and there's a newer version. This is from the newer version, and basically in the film, three animals, two dogs and a cat, go missing after they're trying to find their owners that they thought they got abandoned by, but they were just dropping them off at their thing. So they have a big journey, and the children of this family are very upset that their pets have gone missing, but this is when they get reunited, and it's a very nice scene. So let's go on with it.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
It's a dog.
Okay, guys, turkey's on the table.
Jack!
Oh no, honey, it's not.
So here comes Chance.
I know that bark. It is him.
Jamie! Jamie! Jamie, my boy! Oh, yes! 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 Jamie! Jamie! Oh, Jamie, you don't know how much I miss you. All the things that happened. Oh, Jamie, you smell like a million bones. You're my favorite boy in the whole world. I love you, Jamie.
If you've ever lost a dog or a cat, then you know what it's like to get reunited with them again. It's awesome.
You scoundrel, you! Look at this guy.
Sassy.
Sassy!
Hope, 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 hope. Oh,
Oh, my baby!
oh, Hope. I thought I'd never see you again.
Sassy's back.
The thing about a lot of these clips as well is the music. The music really makes these moments
Never.
just that more sadder,
Sweetheart, Sassy can't breathe.
or more
Families all coming
sweet.
back together, huh?
He thinks Shadow's not coming, because Shadow was a much older dog.
Come on, Shadow. He was old. He was too far. He was just too old.
Oh, Peter, honey.
There he is. Peter. Now you'll see it.
Peter.
And he wags his tail.
Oh, Peter. I worried about you so.
See that music? Like, doo-doo-doo.
Peter, you're okay. Peter. Oh, I'm so
Oh.
happy. I thought about you all the time.
Missed you.
I missed you, Peter, and I love you.
I do imagine him to sound like that. That's totally the voice I hear. Yeah, so really nice scene. I've cried countless times at that. Moving on. So the last time I recorded this, it got up to about an hour and 15 minutes. I'm trying to see if I can maybe beat that, so we're going to keep going. The next one is from The Lion King. This is a renowned scene, like everybody knows this scene. So Mufasa, the father of Simba, protects him and ends up having a bad event, and in that case, we're left with this really sad scene. He doesn't want to face the fact. Yeah.
Dad, come on. You gotta get up. Dad, we gotta go home. Help! Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Oh. He's so young as well. He has to learn to live without him. So young. I might be wrong, but I think The Lion King was the first movie that they actually showed a corpse in a Disney film, maybe. I might be wrong. Obviously, you know what happens in Bambi, but they don't ever show the body, so... Yeah. Right. Next one. So this is a bit more different. This is a happy scene in a sense, not sad. So this is one of my favourite films. This is Big Fish. I think I mentioned it in one of my other crazy countdowns where it was like films you may not have heard of or something like that. But throughout this film, Edward Bloom, who is played by Ewan McGregor, he first of all, he learned that he's not going to die until so and so. So he does lots of amazing things throughout the film. But one of the things is he meets the girl of his dreams and time stops and all other sorts. But unfortunately, the girl of his dreams is already engaged to Dom, who is Roy in The Office, the same actor, I believe. However, Ewan McGregor's character, Edward Bloom, wins her over by doing something quite amazing. So he learns a lot about her, and he learns that her favourite flowers are daffodils, and this is what he does. Look at that. He's got all these daffodils.
Daffodils.
They're your favorite flower.
How did you get so many?
I called everywhere in 5 states. I told them it was the only way to get my wife to marry me.
You don't even know me.
I'll have the rest of my life to find out.
Sandra!
Here he comes.
It's
Dawn.
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 Promise you won't hurt
Dawn.
him.
If that's what you want, I swear to it.
Bloom?
Don?
What the hell you doing? This is my girl.
And like he said, he's not going to hurt him for her benefit.
I wasn't aware that she belonged to anyone.
So he's going to take the beating of a lifetime.
What's the matter? Are you too scared to fight back?
I promised I wouldn't.
Stop it! Dawn, stop!
While I took the beating of a lifetime, it was Don Price who was ultimately defeated. All the physical activity had worsened a congenital valve defect. But simply his heart wasn't strong enough.
Dawn, I will never marry you.
What?
Isn't it funny
You
that
love this guy?
the actor that
almost a
plays these two
stranger and I
characters,
prefer
the same thing happens to him basically. Where he's engaged and then doesn't go through. Ah, she's pretty.
As it turned out, Sandra was able to keep her same date at the chapel.
Yay.
Only the groom had changed.
Okay. So that's more of a happy scene. We got like, I guess you could just say emotional scenes, like my favourite emotional scenes. Right. Okay, this is a really sad one. So this is from the movie The Green Mile, and basically, John Coffey, who is played by the late great Michael Clark Duncan, he is innocent, but he's put on death row for being falsely accused. Unfortunately, the people that are keeping him there, I don't think they can prove that he's innocent, but they know he's innocent, but they can't prove it, in a sense. Does that make sense? So everybody that's sitting down knows, they believe that he's guilty, so they want to see him suffer. Unfortunately, everybody else knows that he's innocent, and they're sat there in pain. He's also afraid of the dark, so you'll see quite a sweet moment in a second. But yeah, so poor Mike, John Coffey.
Does it hurt yet? I hope it does. I hope it hurts like hell.
John Coffey, you have been condemned to die in the electric chair by a jury of your peers, sentence imposed by a judge in good standing in this state. Do you have anything to say before sentence is carried out?
I'm sorry for what I am.
Here we go.
Please, boss. Don't put that thing over my face. Don't put me in the dark. I was afraid of the dark.
All right, Joe.
So there's a lot of different emotions in the room. Like, they're all sad about what's happening, but the people in the audience are like, kill him. Like, even though he's innocent. Let's skip forward a wee bit.
John Coffey. Electricity shall now be passed through your body until you are dead, in accordance with state law. May God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah. And he helped out Tom Hanks' character greatly in this film. So, oh. Alright, and now a bit of a weirder one. This is not really well, it is a sad film in some aspects. Like, there's a lot to this film than just meets the eye. So, in this film, this is Click. Adam Sandler's character comes across a remote, and he can fast forward time, he can pause time in real life. He also was able to go back and see a scene where he didn't get to live out. So basically, he was on autopilot. So the guy sitting down just now is Adam Sandler's character on autopilot. So anything that it's kind of like, what do you call it? Autocorrect. So anything that he knew he was doing, he would replicate it, and so on and so forth. So one of the scenes that the real Adam Sandler guy didn't get to play out was the last time his dad was alive. So this is that scene. But he's on autopilot, so everything he says to his dad is crude, everything he says to his son is crude, and he regrets it when he's now, and he doesn't have a dad anymore. So yeah, so last time with his dad, and you'll get to see.
Hey, Dad. Sorry to bug you. Would you mind looking at my shopping mall design again? This one is cheaper, but if you check this out, you'll see it has a much better natural flow.
Cheaper one. Like I said, let me do my email.
Yeah, you're right, Dad.
He ain't right.
Keeper
You're a
is
schmuck.
better.
Look at it. Surprise.
There he is.
Hey, Grandpa.
Henry Winkler.
Oh my God. When did you get so handsome? So, Michael, I had a wonderful idea. Your mother's playing canasta with her friends tonight. I thought, oh, what a great opportunity. You, me, and Ben should go and have a boys' night out.
Can't.
What do you mean you can't? You have to eat sometime. We could whistle at pretty girls.
I'm down for that.
See, he's down. I don't know what it means, but he's down.
Hey, please.
Don't give me that finger.
He also does a coin trick, right? That he's
make you
obviously
deal.
seen, and he can't stand
If you
it.
come, I'll show you the quarter trick.
Will you look at the man?
I'll tell you the secret.
No, Dad.
Don't you want to know
How you do the stupid trick? I've always known. Can you let me do my work?
You've always known. You're pathetic. I'm so sorry I barged in. I love you, son.
See you later, Grandpa. I love you. Dad. Pop. Pop.
Again with the emotional music, yeah.
I love you, son. I love you, son. I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad. I'll miss you.
Right, so don't know what's happened there. Don't know if how much of that we've lost, but great. So next clip. Right, so this is my favorite animated movie. No, that's ridiculous. This is one of my favorite Disney movies. I'll say it now. I am not a fan of the live action remakes of any kind. Like, I do like the 101 Dalmatians original one in that, and I did like. No, I've not liked anything else. Like, I do not like any of the live action remakes. So I saw the Beauty and the Beast one, terrible. I absolutely hate it. That's my opinion, though. If you like them, good on you, but I can't stand them. So yeah, this is the original Beauty and the Beast, and this is when Beast has ran out of time. As you can see, his flower only has one petal left, and he has to fall in love, or someone has to fall in love with him before time is out. Belle has not admitted yet how she feels. This is that scene, and it's sad. And they play the music again. They play Tale Old as Time in the background.
You came back.
Of course I came back. I couldn't let them... Oh, this is all my fault. If only I'd gotten here sooner.
Maybe it's better. It's better this way.
Don't talk like that. You'll be all right. We're together now. Everything's going to be fine. You'll see.
And at least I got to see you one last time.
No. Please. Please. Please don't leave me. I love you.
then it goes into stuff. Right. So next thing, I really hope the few clips got recorded, because whatever. Right. Right, back to live action, real stuff. So this was a movie that took me a while to see. This is Castaway, and basically Tom Hanks' character, I think his name is Jack. I'm not very good with the names, I can't remember, but he works for eBay, and he goes on a delivery in a plane, and the plane hits a storm, ending up in him being cast away. However, his fiancée Kelly, I think her name's Kelly, I think it is, but she was engaged to him obviously at this point, but she had to go on with her life. She married a man and she had children, obviously not knowing that Jack was still alive. However, he gets rescued, comes back, and now they have to face the fact of they cannot be together, but they want to be together, but they can't be together because she's got her life and he's got his life. It's just sad. So this is her facing the facts. Right. Next, before we actually burst into tears. Okay, when I was a child, this was one of the movies I watched the most, probably, or yeah, one of them. So I loved The Land Before Time when I was younger. There's about 14 or 13 films, seen most of them, but this was where it began. And one of the very first scenes, something extremely sad happens. Basically, Littlefoot, the main character's mum, is fighting this monster called Sharptooth. This, I think he's a T-Rex, I don't know, but ends up in her sustaining really life-threatening conditions, and you'll see what happens, but it's really sad. Like, and get this, it's in the first few minutes. Like, the biggest thing happens in the first few minutes. So there she has to save these two. We'll skip forward to the moment. She says some really inspirational things as well, like, she doesn't say it in this scene, but one of the things she said earlier in the movie, or later in the movie, is some things you see with your eyes, others you see with your heart, and that stayed with me. She says something nice here too, though.
Please get up.
I'm not sure I can, Littlefoot.
Yes, you can. Get up.
Dear sweet Littlefoot, do you remember the way to the Great Valley?
I guess so. But why do I have to know? You're gonna be with me.
I'll be with you, even if you can't see me.
What do you mean if I can't see you? I can always see you.
Here we go.
Littlefoot, let your heart guide you. It whispers, so listen closely.
Great words from a great dinosaur. Right, moving on. Right, so another sad animal scene and another scene involving a dog, which is really sad all the time. So this is from I Am Legend. Now this is a film I haven't seen as much as the other films, but basically Will Smith's character, I can't remember his name right now, but he is one of the last remaining humans, or yeah, well, and his only companion is his dog Sam. Now they get into a struggle, and Sam risks her life for Will, and it ends up in her getting bitten, and then the rest is pretty clear, and Will has to do the unthinkable, and you'll see.
Come here.
Dogs are amazing. We do not deserve dogs. Look at it, it's her. Cause every little thing gonna be alright. If you've ever put down a dog or a cat, you know what this feels like. He's discovered it. Here we go. Oh. He didn't want to do it, like, but he had to. It was better for both of them that he did it, yeah. Oh, Sam. Oh, I can't remember what's next, but God. Oh God. Right. Now, out of all of the clips, this is the clip that always makes me cry. Like, this clip is beyond sad. So if you've never seen this film, then you do not understand. But this is Fox and the Hound. So when I was younger, this was one of my favourite films as well. Basically, Todd was an orphaned fox, and this woman here took Todd in, raised him into an adult, but as he grew up into an adult, things had changed a bit, and around him, things were really bad, so she had to let him go and put him back out into the wild. Oh my gosh, man. The song that goes along with this, Goodbye Forever May Well, is like the end, is fantastic. Like, it's so sad, it's so fitting for the scene, it's... Just brace yourself, get your tissues ready. I guess if any of you have ever, like, raised an animal in captivity or something and then you have to release it, this is kind of a similar feeling. But it's like, it's just like a dog and you have to, I don't know. I think the music gets to me more than anything. It's just... We'll skip forward to the forest. Or this bit, yeah. Here we go.
We met, it seems, such a short time ago. You looked at me, needing me so. Yet from your sadness, our happiness grew. And I found out I needed you
She
too.
kind of reminds me of my gran as well. It's just like...
I remember how we used to play. I recall those rainy days. The fire's glow that kept us warm.
Wow.
And now I find we're both alone. Goodbye may seem forever. Farewell is like the end but in my heart's the memory. And there you'll always
He doesn't understand as well. It's like whenever you leave your dog when you're going out somewhere and they're just like, they miss you so much. I'm a mess, man. This the worst bit. I mean, it's the best bit, but that's what I mean. It's the worst bit. It's like, oh. Here comes the song.
Goodbye may seem forever, farewell is like the end, but in my heart's a memory, and there you'll always be.
Oh. I feel like it's real. It's a real fox. Oh. I'll be honest with you, I've seen that clip like 4 times today and it's still crying at it. I can't stop crying at it. Everything about it's just so sad.